The insurrection against the United States of America on January 6, 2021 should have left an indelible mark in your mind, much like 9/11. It is one of those events in our country that should be seared into your memory, and it should serve as a motivation for you to vote a certain way, to vote against Donald Trump, to vote for Joe Biden, to prevent something like this from happening again, to buttress our democracy against dark forces. This sounds conspiratorial, but the forces of MAGA world that would end it. There's one particular image that I show just about every time I talk about the insurrection, and that is that of the hangman's gallows on the lawn of the United States Capitol that was erected there. Not hastily, I like to add, that it was premeditated. I've showed footage of them bringing the lumber and the accoutrement onto the lawn of the Capitol to put it together. It was premeditated. So while they were chanting, "Hang Mike Pence," while they were plotting and desirously wanting to murder the Vice President of the United States, there was the implement on the lawn of the Capitol to do so. And I'm not the only one who feels like this, that it's something that we should all remember and continue to talk about and look at through the lens of reality, not MAGA world's reality. These people weren't warriors. These people weren't heroes. These people are not hostages. They are not in a gulag. They have been served justice, some of them sentenced by a jury of their peers of seditious conspiracy against the United States of America. And some Democrats are now, Donald Trump's in town today in Washington, D.C., blocks away from where I sit right now, talking into this microphone and looking down the barrel of this camera. The DNC is going to follow Trump around with a looping 11-minute video of the insurrection, of his loyal followers attempting to end democracy. He should never have a moment of peace after the insurrection. This is from NBC News. DNC to tail Trump with mobile billboard of January 6th attack during visit to Capitol Hill. Democrats are highlighting the riot which took place after a Trump speech to supporters near the White House as he returns to meet with lawmakers. Apparently, the meeting, again today, is a meeting with lawmakers of a bipartisan nature, or at least that's what it's framed as. I don't know why anybody would meet with him. I don't even know why your most extreme Republicans would meet with him, other than to kiss ass. Seems to be the nature of it. When Donald Trump visits Washington on Thursday to meet with lawmakers near the Capitol, he will be greeted with a video of a mob of his supporters rioting there on January 6, 2021. The Democratic National Committee plans to launch a mobile billboard ahead of Trump's visit that will aim to follow the former president as he moves between meetings with House and Senate Republicans. Maybe it's not bipartisan. Maybe I was wrong about that. The billboard will play a loop of an 11-minute video montage from the riot and Trump's speech before it. The video was released by the House committees that investigated the attack. 4 Republican senators who voted to convict Trump during his subsequent impeachment trial on charges of inciting an insurrection told NBC News they will not attend the meeting with Trump because of conflicts. DNC spokesman Alex Floyd said Donald Trump is on Capitol Hill for the first time since the American people watched him rally his supporters to storm the Capitol, launching a violent insurrection to overturn our democracy. Trump has only doubled down on his dangerous record since then. Trump in recent weeks has been the bolder in his embrace of January 6 rioters, including the more than 1,000 who have already been convicted in connection with the attack. At a rally in Las Vegas on Saturday, Trump, for the first time, referred to those who participated in the riot as warriors. Donald Trump, ex-president of the United States, a hopeful for the presidency again in his mind, is calling the people who attempted who strived to end democracy, who endeavored to assault police officers, many of them beating them with upside down flags on flagpoles. He's calling them warriors, heroes. quote, those J6 warriors, they were warriors, but they really were, more than anything else, they're victims of what happened. If they are victims of Donald Trump's propaganda, his lies, his conspiracies, his lust for power at all cost, up to and including ending democracy in America. If they're not victims, but if they are, it's for that. All they were doing, he continued, is protesting a rigged election, Trump said, continuing to claim without evidence that the 2020 election was marred by fraud. One, NBC News could be doing a far better job here in that last sentence. Trump said, continuing to claim without evidence. All they got to say is, well, that's bullshit. That's a lie. Instead, they use this weird passive, continuing to claim without evidence. It's a lie. That's what's called a lie. Donald Trump is a liar. He's a conspiracy theorist. That's what he is. So do a better job, NBC News. But good job on the DNC, because everyone needs to be reminded of Donald Trump's worst crimes, and that maybe in competition with the death toll of the pandemic that was ignored for Donald Trump's ego, maybe only second to that. Anyway, what do you think? I would love to know about this. I'd love to know where this meeting is. I don't know where the meeting is. On Capitol Hill could mean a whole bunch of different things. But maybe I'll run down there and try to get some footage of the mobile billboard. That would be great. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me as always, daily at dollemore.com. I'd love to hear from you. If you appreciate what I do, if I'm somebody who brings you value on a video by video basis, consider, if you have $2 a month to spare every month, becoming a channel member. Click on the join button. $2 a month. You can help me make these videos. You can also go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. All those are great ways to help support. You can also subscribe. If you're not subscribed and my content just gets fed to you, subscribe, pull the trigger. Join the subscriber family, union, friend group. Anyway, follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore. I'd love to see you there, and I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.